Hard. We've got the X Bike from ProForm for you, to help you do that coming up in just a little bit in the second half of this show. But in addition to cardio, we need to work our muscles. We need to put some pressure on those muscles. As they say, move it or you'll lose it, right? So, but how do you work your muscles? How do you do that strength training? That's where ProForm has created the Body Blitz resistance exercise system. This one unit is going to work your shoulders, your arms, your back, your biceps, your triceps, your core, your legs, all of it, without you having to change dumbbells, without you having to figure out, well, which weight do I use and which exercise. It's all built in, and we're gonna help you use it and get this home to you. Now, you might be looking and saying, well, that looks brand new. It's because we haven't had this on all year. We can't keep them in stock. So many of you shop online and pick them up online that we now finally have enough to air, for you on television. So we're gonna show you how this works. You're going to get this really great pamphlet with with many exercises that you can do. So in addition to the DVDs that you're also gonna get, if there are times where you just don't have time to pop in the DVD, you can always just look through, decide which exercises you're gonna do that day, and follow right along. So the first time we've had this back since October of last year. It's the only time you're gonna see it today, and you guys are rocking and rolling.
I feel good so far.
Yeah.
So you kind of touched on all of sort of the highlights about this, but what I love is that this is a really innovative piece of equipment, and what we're giving you is a way to leverage your own body weight for an easy to use full body strength training system. And when you think about it, all the dumbbells that you would have to have, all the machines you would have to literally touch every part of your body, we can do this on this one machine. And I understand when you look at it at first glance, like Tamara said, you're like, I don't know what to do with that. Well, here's the thing. ProForm has been a leader in the fitness industry for over 40 years, so we're just not gonna give you the piece of equipment and leave. We're gonna give you the entire system to get everything together. So what you're getting is the Body Blitz system, which comes with easy out-of-box assembly. What you're also getting is a DVD with 2 different workouts, a 10-minute workout, a 20-minute workout. You're also getting a poster which has 15 different exercises with the step-by-step instructions of where do I put this, where do I pull, what is this working, which I think is really helpful. And besides the strength training, we're giving you one DVD that is just focused on meal plans and nutrition, because I'm a trainer and a dietitian. I know when you put that together, that is the formula for long-term success. So this is not a fad, this is not a trend. This is strength training that can transform your body, can change the shape and the tone of your body, help strengthen your bones, make your body actually more metabolically active. And you're doing it at home, and you're leveraging your own body weight to work literally every single part of your body.
And it really is important to strength train. A lot of times, and I know you hear this all the time, especially women will say, well, I don't want to get bulky like a bodybuilder.
It does. I think it doesn't work that way.
It doesn't, and I'll tell you this, those bodybuilders work very hard to get that big.
Yes, they do.
They spend all of their time doing that. That's not gonna be the case, but we do need to work our muscles, because the more muscle we have, the more, we can burn calories at rest.
And you
when
lose
we're
muscle
not working out.
as you age. So as we age, we just genetically lose muscle as we get older. So again, is it a if you don't use it, you lose it situation? It kind of is. And with the Body Blitz machine, this is what I love about it, is that you can take, what I would recommend for my clients is I want you to do 3 exercises a day. So you don't have to spend the entire day doing it. I would just give you 3 exercises, and you can use the different muscles that you pick that you want to work, but do 3 exercises a day. Take 5 to 10 minutes. So this doesn't have to be the hour-long piece of equipment, but this is that piece of equipment that you're gonna see real results. So right now what I'm doing is a move that is very hard to do at home. Working the back, as you know, is really hard to do at home, because you have to do something that we're gonna say a lot today is pull. So there's push moves, like a push-up, but there's pull moves that work the back and the hamstrings. Those are harder to do at home because they usually take big equipment. So for this, you can overhand or underhand grip. I'm gonna use an underhand grip because I wanna work my biceps and my back. But again, using my own body weight, I'm just gonna pull. So what I'm doing right now is I'm engaging my biceps, and I'm also engaging my back, which is gonna help improve my posture. It's gonna help my control with my core and my back. And it also, that bra bulge area that maybe I don't really want to show you guys, but you probably don't want to show the world either, it's going to help tighten and tone that. So I can do a simple pull. I can even hold and pulse.
Okay.
And that's gonna really work my biceps. And I'm gonna put you on the spot and have you jump up and just do one of these because I wanna show how intuitive it is. So it's a little bit tall, so step on it.
Yeah. Oh, no, I'm
You're
ready.
using your own body weight. So I'm not selecting a weight. And just pull towards you.
Oh, yeah.
How easy is that?
You know what? I feel strong just doing it.
It's like a pull-up, and I gotta be honest, pull-ups are a really hard move to do.
I can do one pull-up.
You said, I know, which is good, because I actually can't do any because I was in a car accident and I'm not able to do a pull-up. But because this is my lower body supported and it's my body weight, I can actually do this. Now, turn your hands the other way, because now you're in a reverse grip. Do an overhand grip, and you're gonna feel more along the sides of your back.
Oh, I like that.
Isn't that great how one exercise, one simple move, and you can change it?
And the thing is, if you didn't have something like this at home, how would you do this?
You wouldn't go to the gym. I mean, I don't do pull-ups at the gym. This is not something I would do. So this is a muscle group that you would totally skip past.
Yeah.
And your body would notice that. Your body would feel that. So the strength training is really important to think about how we feel, how we get through our day, how we have that energy.
Okay.
So you can be done with your, I know you like it. I think you actually like doing the pull-ups. I think you're feeling good.
I do.
Right? Yeah. So I want to show you how the machine changes and how it switches. So this handlebar does adjust. So now, you know, I could bring this lower. I could bring it all the way down. So it's going to change the different exercises. And we're going to get a little sciencey.
Okay.
Okay. So do you remember fulcrums and levers from like science class? I hope there's like one science teacher watching. But the thing being that wherever we put that point where the fulcrum did it changed how much force we needed.
Okay.
So when we move this, there's different levels of resistance, which change where the fulcrum is, changing how much force we need to use.
Okay.
That makes sense to somebody out there. I was trying to break it down the best way I could, but that's how it works. So what we can do is we had the push-pull motions. We can change from one to the other by moving our fulcrum.
Okay.
So before, where we were pulling, now we're going into more pushing.
Okay.
So because before I was pulling, now I can pull in a different way.
Yeah.
Now I can engage my biceps and things like that. Another exercise, I'm gonna show my butt on camera, which is not my favorite thing to do, but now we can also do the triceps.
Yeah.
Yes, which is a really, really area that a lot of women like to work.
And this is, and again, all with the same piece of equipment. Not any like extra pieces on the floor that I have to go get this weight and do that. No noise. There's no bells and whistles on this. There's no dashboard. There's nothing to, there's no buttons to press.
There's no button, there's no tech, there's nothing Bluetooth about this.
No.
It is just you. It's your blue collar muscle right there.
That's right. This is it. But this is how you start to see results in your body. Because, you know, when you see bodies, like enviable bodies, when you see people who you say, gosh, they've got a really great figure, it's not about the size on the scale that you're looking at. What you're looking at is usually the shape of their body. And where does the shape come from? It comes from the muscle. And that's why you see people in the gym. That's why people are always talking about, you know, strength training and wanting to have really amazing arms or shoulders or a back or the behind area, because that's a muscle.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And so you've got the ability to do all of that right here. And like I said, it's cardio and strength training. We've got the cardio coming up with the X-Bike, but this is where you get the strength. This is what most of us are missing.
It is. That's the piece that we don't know because we don't know what to do. So I'm gonna walk over to the table actually because I want you guys to take a look at what's coming with it. So this is a chart. It folds up a little bit bigger, but it's gonna show you different exercises you can do. And it's actually gonna tell you where you should put that fulcrum specifically. So you're gonna see where you put it. It's gonna kind of talk you through those exercises. So I'm a very visual person. So if it was me, I would go 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
That's my first day. And then I would kind of turn it over. My next day is gonna go 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
So that's a very simple, easy way to keep your workouts going using the chart. But also with these DVDs, just pop that in. Now you've got a trainer, now you've got a coach. So someone is coaching you through the workout, basically telling you what to do, giving you that motivation, and again, giving you specific instruction on what to do.
I like that.
So you've got that, and then you've got the meal plan. Don't ignore that part. That's like a huge bonus ProForm is bringing you with our expertise because we want you to know not only is it exercise, because the strength training can transform your body, but making small diet changes can go a long way, and we want to give you our expertise and our support to be able to make that happen.
And so you've got that. And so if you're looking at this and you're saying, okay, this sounds and it looks like something that I've been waiting for, because you understand that the barbells and the dumbbells are just kind of cumbersome. And you also understand that going to the gym is difficult for you to get to, but you need to do your strength training. Now you can do it at home thanks to ProForm. And ProForm is a brand that so many of you have known and trusted in bringing fitness equipment into your home and doing it in a way that is effective, that's easy to use. And so we have this available for you today on free shipping, which is amazing. And that's a big deal. That's a big savings. We also have it for you on FlexPay. So as you're watching this, and we're going to show you more and kind of work different areas of our body, particularly problem areas for many of us, we're going to help you out with that. And I hope that you'll go ahead and order yours by calling us or going to hsn.com.
All right, so I'm not on the machine because I kind of wanted to talk you through everything that it is. So the first thing that I want to tell you, which is a question that I get a lot about all of our equipment, putting it together at home.
Okay.
It has what we at ProForm call easy out-of-box assembly. So basically everything we could do to put together for you, we've done. Okay. And basically what you're doing is you're putting 2 of the screws down in the bottom and you're putting in, making sure your pins are in the right place.
Okay.
So super easy out-of-the-box assembly. We also want to look at this platform. So this is the platform that's going to lift up and down when you're doing the exercises, leveraging your own body weight. So it is a really wide platform, and that's because as it's wider, as it's different, that gives you a different range of exercises, because if it was a really narrow platform, you wouldn't be able to put your feet wide to get a nice solid base. Also, it is textured. So you can see these little ridges, this texture. It's going to go ahead to keep you feeling nice and safe and secure when you're standing here. And I also want to call your attention to these easy customizable grips. These rotate, so when you're doing exercises, it's going to make it really easy for you to be able to transition through that exercise like we were doing with the pull-ups, put your hands both ways. So really easy, simple transition. No plugs, no cords, so when you get it out there, this is the whole system. No more dumbbells that you can drop.
Yep.
No more trying to figure out what weight to lift. You're only lifting your own body weight, and because of the way you hold it, it's really easy to like keep it safe and to support yourself as well. So I'm gonna start with a move that a lot of people maybe don't like to do, but it's really good for your squat.
Okay.
And so it can seem intimidating, but the benefit of a squat is it's a compound exercise, so it works a lot of muscles, which means you burn a lot of calories and get a lot of benefits. So you're gonna bend down and grab the handles. Even without leveraging your body weight, what I would want you to do, and I'm gonna have you do this after I do it, your weight should always be in your heels, and by having the body blitz, you're actually using it as like leverage to help you be able to do this and keep your form. Okay. So it's just simple squatting, and then if you wanted to take it up a notch, you could lift onto your toes and then use that body weight. So I want you to do it, and I want you to tell me how you feel about having that extra support. So weight in your heels and push your butt back like you're sitting in a chair.
That's good.
So where you couldn't maybe do a squat on your own because you might not feel as stable with your core, you're gonna be able to use this.
And you know what? For a lot of people who are doing kind of free squats where you're just squatting, you're not going low enough, because you feel like, uh-oh, am I gonna be able to support myself, right? This kind of helps you because you have something to hold on to. And so when you lean back, you can see you can go parallel, which is what you should do. If you're squatting up here, that's not enough. So because I can hold on, I actually have something, you know, that's helping me to do the squat. Now, I'm still feeling it in the behind.
Which is a huge, squats are so important. They're such a good exercise because they help everything that supports us, that walks every single day. You actually are working your quads and your hamstring. Now, since you're already up there, I want you to do another thing. We talked about how pull muscles, the hamstrings, we're gonna talk about this in the X Bike too, are hard to work at home. So I just want you to tiny bend in your legs, straight-legged deadlift. So just go down and then pull a little bit back up. This is a huge exercise for lower back strengthening, hamstrings, and glutes. So I could add more resistance if you wanted me to, but sometimes I think just even the motion of this is really good and strong to get blood flow into your core, and then again, strengthen your back. And so because the body blitz is here, if you had dumbbells for this exercise, first of all, you'd have to pick them up from the ground, which can be a dangerous move in itself, and then you might have too much. With this, you're only using your own body weight, so you're not gonna have to wonder about how much weight is too much. You're doing it yourself. Now, another question I'm gonna get a lot, and we'll probably get, is numbers. How many exercises should I be doing? There's no 100% right method, but what I say to my clients is I want you to do it till you feel a burn, and then do 2 to 3 more.
Okay.
So if that happens in 8, because your resistance is higher, that's fine. If that takes up to 20, that's okay too. It depends on the resistance. So there's no magic number. And then I like to do 2 sets of an exercise. Some people, I know Tim, who has a show later, is probably watching. He probably wants to do 3.
Yeah.
But again, it's how much time you have. But I'm about a 2 set to a weight that feels good at about 15 reps.
Okay. Okay, and I think that, you know, when you get this home and you start to get a feel for it, there might be some areas of your body where you can do a little bit more, and there might be some where you will feel like, oh, okay, that's an area where I need to work up to.
And do it a little bit less or a little bit slower. Another thing I recommend is, because you have this chart, and again, it's the ProForm support system we're giving you, if you see that this is a straight-legged deadlift, before you get on the machine, make sure you've done the motion without the machine.
Okay.
Make sure your body has that sort of muscle memory. So same thing, you know, with any of the shoulder presses or a bicep curl. Give your body a minute to be like, this is what I'm gonna do. Now it's gonna become a little bit harder. Now I'm gonna challenge myself, but this is not an hour-long piece of equipment. This is literally put in the 10-minute DVD for strength training. Or pick your, you know, on Monday I do these 3 exercises, on Tuesday I do my arm exercises, but this is that piece of equipment that in 4 weeks' time, in 8 weeks, when we're talking about Thanksgiving, you walk in a room and you see your reflection like, I didn't know that I could look toned like that. I didn't know that I had that butt. Like, you have it. It's in there. We've just got to give it a little bit of work. And I don't need you to go to the gym, pay $50 a session for a personal trainer to lift weights that may not be right for you.
That's right.
This is your own body weight. So you have complete control. And the other thing you have control of with this is with the whole speed of motion. Because you're attached to something, you're connected the entire process. So we're making sure that you stay nice and safe. So even if you might not have the core strength to squat, we're giving you this ability to hold on. Because I mean, even the handlebars rotating makes it a more natural move. And then the DVDs, you're getting that coaching, you're getting that extra expertise on maybe how you should exactly do it. Henry's over there doing a little more of an arm and back workout, if you can see Henry. So he's doing sort of a bent over push. Excuse me. And if Henry were to rotate his hands. Henry, rotate your hands. Now pull. There we go. See the difference right there now? So Henry's been doing bicep curls for 24 hours. That's how he got that big pump. No, but it can be a really effective exercise. Henry's using it in a more intense way than we are. But for all of us, we're using our own body weight to make ourselves stronger.
And I love, as Henry's showing you, that there's so many different things that you can do with these. And like you mentioned, you know, if you were in the gym and you're using dumbbells, there's so many things that you could just potentially do wrong. So I like that with ProForm, they make it easy. Knowing that you're gonna be at home, you've got the DVDs. So you're not by yourself, even though you're at home using this. And because you're using your body weight, it's never gonna be too much. This does hold up to 300 pounds. So you've got a lot of range in here when you're working. Something else about dumbbells and barbells is, I don't know about you, Carissa, you might be a little bit stronger than I am. My body's strong, my hands are not.
Your grip.
And I have, my grip is really not strong, and many women, we don't have a really strong grip. I've dropped dumbbells and barbells just because it's hard for me to hold on to them. With this, because I don't have to bear the weight on my fingers, it's a lot more comfortable. I'm more likely to be able to do the exercise and stick with the exercise and ultimately get the results that I'm after. Like, look at this, you're working the triceps.
I know I'm showing my butt to everybody, but I think this is an area that a lot of women are gonna want to work. So, and the thing with this is that unlike a dumbbell, I can go really slow and not be worried about dropping or making a loud noise. So I can do it nice and slow. And actually for this exercise, the way I'm standing, I'm feeling my core. So I'm engaging my core just by simply standing and being able to do this. And then you can always, a lot of these exercises, I like to do a toe raise at the end because calves and glutes are worked by that. So it's just another simple movement. And again, leveraging my own body weight. And I can just do, literally, so you guys are talking about numbers? I'm at 10. I'm good with 10. I'm good. I feel good about that. So I'm gonna turn around and then I'm gonna raise this. So not changing the fulcrum, but changing the arm height. I'm gonna raise this back up. And now we can go back to our pull-up. Again, working core. Again, we can work biceps and back. And I'm gonna do it with the reverse grip. You can even hold and do a nice slow release. Very smooth movement. So like I said, I don't do pull-ups because I've hurt my neck, but this, because I have control and my weight is supported and I'm not hanging, it's a much more comfortable exercise for me. It allows me to work my back because I do notice, actually when I watched a previous show of mine, sometimes sometimes my posture is not something I'm super proud of when I see myself. I'm like,
Yeah.
And that comes from being tight, but not working the shoulders, not working those back muscles. So this is something that, again, I'm not gonna go to the gym to do one exercise.
Right.
I'm not gonna go to the gym. A lot of times that's what I neglect. I wanna run, I wanna do my cardio, but I neglect the strength, and I see it. So this is something that I can say, okay, 15 of these, really slowly on the way down, feel that pull back there. I'm gonna notice a difference in my posture.
And I'll tell you, doing a few of the right movements is gonna get you to where you wanna go versus doing a whole lot of the wrong thing.
Exactly.
Or only working some areas. Like, many of us, like you said, you like to run, you like to do your cardio. Sometimes we kind of lean towards doing the part that we like to do, and we just ignore the part that we thought was too hard or too time consuming, or I just am not knowledgeable enough. And our bodies, are the ones that don't benefit from having a well-rounded workout. This allows you to have that well-rounded workout working with your own body weight, where you don't have to be the professional. The professionals put it together to make it easy to use. And then they gave you the DVDs and the chart so that when you want to do this exercise, and really this chart, it's just like if you were to go to the gym, on each piece of equipment, they have a picture of how to do it.
Brilliant, comparison.
Same thing. It's the same thing, but you have it at home, and you can put it anywhere because it doesn't make any noise. There's nothing to plug in. This is, and you can see right there, this is something that every member of the household can benefit from because everybody can benefit from being strong, have a stronger body.
It's really innovative. I've never seen at a gym a piece of equipment like this, because when you think about the pieces of equipment in the gym that use a lot, they've got those shelf weights and you've got to adjust or the select rise. So this piece of equipment is super innovative in the way that it uses your own body weight.
Or what about the pieces with the bands and the this?
Oh gosh, I don't.
Good idea, but I don't know how to work it.
It's too much, and there's too much that can go, I guess kids say, can go wrong with the bands and the wrong weight. With this, you are the weight. So you've got 5 levels of resistance on each side of our fulcrum, one being push, one being pull. So I just had it where I was doing pull-ups, so that was on the pull side. So I'm gonna take it over to the push side.
And show us how you're moving that.
So I've got the fulcrum right here. So this comes out, and so I've got 4 levels of resistance on the push side, but I'm gonna take it over to the opposite side to the pull, and you just lock it into place. So that's the one adjustment. And the other adjustment is the handlebar height, which changes what exercises you can do as well. So I've got in a lower position. I actually want to lift it up one more. And I'm going to go back to the squats, because I think that's such an important exercise. So as I noted, this is a really wide plate for the squats, right? So if I put my feet really over shoulder width wide, what am I doing right now? As I squat, I'm also engaging my outer thighs. If I simply bring my feet closer together, still using this resistance, still using this as stability, and now I squat, I've really focused quads and glutes. So from a simple movement of out to in, and if you guys want to get really fancy and you want to impress your trainer friends, do a squat with your feet tilted out and a little wide.
I don't think I've done
and you can do it less.
And what am I working there?
Your all outer thighs. So outer thighs are an area that we neglect, and sometimes that can lead to hip pain, because we have an imbalance. So another exercise you can do on this that I really love, is you're gonna squat, but then you're gonna step to the side and squat. It's a little traveling squat. So now we're taking a walk, but again, we're keeping our stability. If you did 6 of these, right? So I'm counting a whole walk as 6. You would wake up the next day knowing you'd done it, but you would have that feeling of well, I did something that is really good for my body and my legs. And I know as we get older, maybe we don't feel as strong. You bend down to pick something up and that's hard, or you're trying to pick up kid. You and I haven't. How many times a day are we picking up kids, right?
Oh my gosh, I was just saying yesterday, my baby's 26 pounds now, and I said, baby, I don't know how much longer I'm even pick you up.
Now, how old is your baby?
14 months.
Mine's 3.5 and she's 26 pounds.
Oh my gosh. Well, I got a big fat juicy baby.
I have a tiny little baby, so I know she gets bigger than that. I don't know what to do with you, honey. 30 pounds is my limit.
I have to throw over my shoulder.
I'm gonna need to be working out some more to make sure I can keep up with them.
True. But you know what? It's part of our life, right? It's part of your life. Whatever your lifestyle is, for you, it might just be carrying the groceries. It might be with the kids or the grandkids, or just the fact that you need to keep your body strong. I tell my mom this all the time. you've got to keep your body strong. You've got to be able to kind of just, you know, keep it strong to move around and do the things you want to do. For some people, it's about weight loss. For some people, it's about toning up. You know, you always hear that phrase, toning up. What exactly does that mean? Toning up doesn't mean lose weight. Toning up means to work, really means to working the muscles that you have so that you can see the shape. And that's, like I said, when you look at somebody and you think, she's got great arms, she's got great legs, or she's got a great behind, it's toned. That's what we're talking about here. If you want to build, if you want to get bulky, that's a different kind of amount you would work out.
That's big dumbbells.
Yeah.
That's taking into diet different things, different proteins. But for somebody who wants their body to look the best it can, like you're saying, toning and making the most of your body, this is what you need to be doing. Simple exercises that don't require you to have to drive to the gym, to wait in line for a piece of equipment. I get so mad when I go to a gym and I do one set and I walk away and someone takes my machine. I know. I get outrageously mad. So that aside, this piece of equipment can be in your home and it can be a 5 to 10 minutes a day piece of equipment to totally transform your body. And just know that ProForm's giving you the backbone of the exercises to do, the DVD workouts, and the meal plan.
And you've got it all. And like I said, we haven't seen this on air here at Hsn since October of 2017. So we were able to get them enough back in to give you a full presentation. And now it's your opportunity to call us or go to hsn.com and you can go ahead and order yours. You've got free shipping. You've got 6 FlexPay, which is the most that we do using any major credit card. And speaking of credit cards, we have the Hsn card, and when you have it, you get a lot of extra benefits. But if you don't have one yet, you can call us or go to hsn.com and apply. And when you're approved, you can take $10 off of the very first purchase that you make when you use that Hsn card. And even if that purchase is your brand new ProForm Body Blitz, okay? We've got more ProForm. This is a full hour of ProForm. So we started off with your strength training, and now we're gonna move on to the cardio with the X-Bike. We're gonna take a quick break and come back for more.
Have you signed up for your Hsn email? Sign up for Hsn emails now to stay connected to our hottest deals of the week. You'll even receive exclusive coupons. Never miss a today's special. We'll send you the scoop on our best value of the day straight to your inbox. Head on over to hsn.com now and search email to sign up today.
Worry about one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at Hsn. Computers, printers, cameras, fitness equipment, and even jewelry can be covered with a plan that offers repair or replacement should a failure occur. And portable electronics have accidental damage from handling, which covers unintentional mishaps like everyday drops, spills, and cracked screens. It's easy to add when you are checking out. Search Protection Plus at hsn.com for more details.
Better sound. It can push us to feel more, do more, be more. We're Bose. Our passion for getting every detail just right for you is part of everything we do. Bose.
So you're watching a full hour here at Hsn, a full hour of ProForm. And you can see I'm in my living room, right? But you know what? If I get up off of this sofa and walk on over, I just change my seat. Walk on over to a different seat in the living room. I get to do my cardio. I get to still watch my same television show or read the same emails that I was reading on a different seat, and I'm working my body. And that is why the ProForm X-Bike is just that must-have, I feel like, in everyone's home. Everyone who understands the need for cardio, but it's got cardio with comfort, really, because you're sitting down and you're getting fit.
Yeah, exactly. So the thing we always say about the X-Bike when we come on Hsn is people love this piece of equipment. It is a huge customer pick. It had over 952 perfect 5-star reviews last time I checked, and that's for a piece of fitness equipment. And not everybody is like Henry and I, like, yay, fitness. Some people are like, you know, like, okay. But if you're watching right now and you're a person, it's okay. You're watching for a reason, and that reason is because this is something that you can do, that you cannot dread and you can see results from.
Absolutely. And what I like too about the bike in general, because ProForm does offer, you know, when it comes to at-home fitness equipment, they are really the tops. And they offer treadmills and they offer ellipticals. There's something about the bike that I think everyone just enjoys. Maybe it's because we already know how to do it. Maybe it's because we're sitting down.
Because you're not huffing and puffing and bent over like that. The ProForm X bike is so popular because a lot of reasons. One of them is because you're sitting down. Other one is because it's low impact. Other one is because when you're done with it, it folds up and slides away. So you're kind of seeing right now some of the top features of it, and I will go through top to bottom everything you get, because when you look at that price, that's a really affordable price.
It's crazy.
For something that is feature rich. So I want you to know that it's not just a bike.
Yes.
It is so much more. It's sturdy, it's stable, it folds. It has a 250-pound weight capacity, and it also has a pretty simple assembly. And we're gonna talk about all those things. But if you are thinking about that little voice in the back of your head that has said for so long, well, now it's September, and I gotta, you know, I gotta get back in shape. And I was watching TV, and they said September is the new January.
Really?
And the reason why is because kids go back to school. So essentially, for a lot of students, their year starts over in September. And I think, personally, we work better on short goals so people can see September to December, right? You can see now the holidays. Like, I'm gonna tell you, my daughter and I watched a Christmas show last night, so we can see the holidays coming. But if you want sort of a smaller goal, you know, like 3 months to get in shape, we're there.
Okay, you know, I like that.
We're there, right? So this is new January.
I like that.
And who's gonna pumpkin spice latte next week,
I know.
right?
And this is, and you know what September is, and October, it's the beginning, as you know, people say it's the beginning of the holiday season. You've heard me say 1,000 times, it's the beginning of the eating season.
It is.
But it's also the beginning of, I'm feeling guilty. It's colder outside. I'm at home more. And I just know that I need to do something, and I don't want to wait until 2019.
And then I don't have a plan, and then
This actually, you can order this today. You'll have it in about a week or so. You've got it at $50 off of our regular HSN price, but you're still getting everything that you would get if you paid that extra $50. You're getting the ProForm X bike, and we'll take you on a full tour. You're going to get the two 2-pound weights that you can use on the bike or even elsewhere off the bike. You're also gonna get the DVDs, and I've got those set up right here. And these are gonna be workouts that you can easily follow. So, you know, we've got Henry here, we've got a DVD popped into, you know, our big 65-inch TV right there, and he's in the living room working out. You'll notice nothing's plugged in. There's no sound.
So
nobody's interrupting. You don't hear a thing. It's just you and the bike. And all you do is choose your color today. And we have all of the colors, I believe we still have all of them. Blue, gray, plum, red, pink, or teal. And the thing is, the bike itself is gonna be a white, but then you have
color of the weights,
the color of the
and then I'm
weights
gonna
and the accent.
show you once again. Space-saving technology, but as I unfold it, so you're getting accent colors on the side, and this one might not be as exciting. I'm partial to the pink, but this is the gray down on the sides. Henry today has the plum over there, and I think that is our most limited color. I know colors always go. We sold out a teal the other day. I think it's back in stock now, but plum is the most limited for the day. What I always get as a trainer is a question, something we kind of touched on before, was people saying, I don't have a lot of time. Should I do cardio or should I do strength? What should I do? My answer is gonna be, I would like you to do both. Because there's different benefits of both. So with the X bike though, you actually can do both at the same time. So you're getting in that cardio because we're moving our legs, we're elevating our heart rate. But when you pick up these weights, like we talked about before, you can now tone your body. You can change the look of your arms just by simply picking up these weights and doing these very intuitive motions. So that's why the X bike is so popular, but why it has worked for so many people is because it is a low impact exercise. So look at my feet. When you see my feet going around, there's no impact on them. So if you have any sort of knee, hip, ankle things that prevent running and walking from being forms of exercise you can do, think about the bike. You know, we hear a lot about swimming, but I don't have a swimming pool that I can get to easily, and swimming pools and weather, it can be a real challenge. The bike is something that because you're inside, because you're seated, people can do, and it makes that fitness from something that I can't do, it makes me feel bad about myself, to an I can and an I did.
And I look forward to it. And it, again, you can work with resistance, so you can make it as difficult or as easy as you want it to be. Beginner, intermediate, advanced, everybody can benefit from the ProForm X Bike. And those, those are the kind of things you'll read when you read the customer pick reviews. When you consider there are over 950 perfect 5-star rated reviews on a workout bike, something that's you're supposed to work out
People
on.
don't like working out. They call me the dentist. Like, they don't want to come see me, but they have to.
Like, oh, here's Carissa.
Yeah, but when people write those reviews, here's some of the things that you're going to see as common themes. So the first one, the best one, the like hallelujah emoticon praise hands one is that they're using it.
Yes.
They're actually using it, because if it sits and holds your laundry, you're not losing weight, you're not getting stronger, you're not getting healthier, so they're actually using it. The other things you're gonna read, that it was easy to put together, because I know that I'm one of those people that dreads putting things together, easy to put together, that it's quiet, and that it's sturdy. So I'm gonna put all my weight on the front handlebars. So if you've ever been to a spin class, these are some of the moves you might do. It doesn't bend, it doesn't wobble, nothing's happening. I'm able to do all the things I would do on a $1,000 bike, on a bike that is significantly less than that. So
oh my gosh.
If you are thinking about it, if right now you're saying, hey, this is my off time and I don't go to the gym because it's the middle of the night and I don't feel safe going to the gym, or I don't walk around my neighborhood because it's dark out. Could I sit in a different seat and finally reach my weight loss goals?
Yes.
Finally get in that exercise that my doctor's been harping on me to get? Can you change your seat? Not for the whole program. 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Could you do it?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think you could. And you could be one of our success stories, one of our perfect 5-star reviews saying, finally found fitness that fits in my life, because I don't have to go to the gym. I don't have to feel intimidated by the gym. I don't have to put impact on my legs that can't support it. I found what works for me.
Absolutely. And we want you to, again, we've got more to share with you. We're going to, again, make sure that you are really comfortable with your bike when you get it home. But first, we want to listen and watch Rachel. And Rachel is someone who's been using her ProForm, loves it. And Rachel's here to give us all of her details. Let's watch Rachel.
My name's Rachel. I have 3 kids. Before I used the X Bike, I didn't really make a priority to work out like I should. I would go to the gym just whenever I felt like it. But it's really nice having the X Bike at home so that if I don't make it to the gym, I can still work out when my kids are home. I am able to use the X Bike wherever I need to in my house. I can take it upstairs and help my kids with their homework and still be able to work out. I take it downstairs, watch TV with my family, and I'm still able to be a part of them.
And so what I like about what Rachel's story, she's got a full life. She's got the kids, she's got, she's got a full life. She doesn't, and most of us don't, when we wake up first thing in the morning, we don't have the full day just to focus on our bodies, right? But we still need to give it some focus. And having the X Bike, the ProForm X Bike in your home means if you have 10, 15, 20 minutes or whatever you have, you use your time wisely. As we always like to say with ProForm does not waste your time. You get on, you get your exercise, and you get on with the rest of your day. And you're getting everything that you need. We're gonna show you all of the features so you'll know how to use this when you get this home.
Yes, I wanna walk you through sort of top to bottom everything you're getting, because it is a really great feature-rich bike. So starting with the 2 2-pound weights, please know these are included. This is not an additional, you could put these here, these are gonna be great. These 2 2-pound weights are included, and they have a spot where they're gonna nestle right in front of the bike. So it's super simple to pick them up and intuitively do some moves, and I'm gonna teach you a little bit in a minute, but these are included. Also right here is this platform. Looks simple, right? What do I want you to put here?
Our phone, our tablet.
Your remote control. Because I want you to think fitness, TV time. And that can be a match, right? You can sit in front of your TV, and if you're someone who really needs motivation to work out, you get one show only, and that's your workout show. You can only watch that show on the X Bike. So that's what the platform is for. When we go to the handlebars, we've got really nice cushioned handlebars, that really nice, comfortable, soft grip. But you've also got an EKG pulse rate heart monitor. So that means that information exactly about your body, your heart rate, you're gonna see in this LCD screen. So it's very in tune to your body. So if you wanna do heart rate training, interval zones, you can do that. When we look at this LCD screen, you're getting really reactive information. So you're always gonna have access to how far I've gone, how fast am I going, how many calories have I burned. That's information that's motivating. So you can see Henry's right there. He's getting a good workout in, so it's scrolling through that information. But if you're someone who's tracking what you eat on like an app, knowing how many calories you burned is gonna be the difference between meeting your weight loss goals some days and maybe not. So that's right there. Henry, reach down for me and show me your resistance knob if you can. So below that LCD screen is a knob that Henry's cranking, 8 levels of adjustable resistance.
Okay.
So every time he cranks that button, he is burning more calories in less time. It's kind of simulating going up a hill, and he's actually strengthening his legs. So we talked about resistance training. The 8 levels adjustable resistance make it so you can strengthen your quads, your outer thighs. Now, my man Henry, go backwards. Take it backwards. There you go. Think, there we go. Making Henry work early in the morning. So the reason why I asked Henry to go backwards is because a lot of exercise equipment at the gym, when you crank up that resistance and you go backwards, it's gone.
Yeah.
The bike does not hold the resistance backwards. Well, excuse me, bike, if you don't hold the resistance backwards, how am I gonna work my glutes and my hamstrings?
Yeah.
This X bike holds its resistance backwards, so you are actually, again, strengthening your glutes and your hamstrings with those levels of resistance. When I get off the bike, something else important to show you is this. This comfortable seat.
I love this part.
It is a comfortable, oversized seat. It has give, it has squish. You've been to a spin class. Think about what that seat looked like. It was like this. It was like not a very nice size piece of pie, right?
It was like a torture device.
And it was uncomfortable when you were on it, and it was uncomfortable when you were off it. So take a look at this seat. It is designed to fit your glutes. It's designed for you to be comfortable when you're doing it. It's got give to it, it's got cushion, and then it's got width. So it's about 1, 2, 3 plus of my hand, so good. Comfortable when you're sitting on it, comfortable when you're done. And then back here, there is an adjustment. This is a vertical adjustment, so it can make the seat higher or lower, because I want you to know if you're 5'2", if you're 6'2", if you're in between there, or even taller or shorter, this bike's gonna fit you. Then even as we go to the pedals, you've got an oversized strap, which has different adjustable sides here, because some people like their foot to be really tight and secure. And something I like to point out with this, you can wear regular shoes on this bike. If you go to a spin class, if you buy those really popular bikes that are about $2,000 each, you're going to have to buy separate cycle shoes.
Yes.
That's silly. ProForm, well, I don't need you to buy different shoes. I just want you to be on the bike, let alone buy new shoes. So with this, you can keep your own shoes on, and those straps are gonna give you that tight, secure feel.
And you've got all of that, and
when you are done,
with your workout,
cords, no plugs, you didn't have to hold your nose and like undo something. You just bring it together, and you can move it. You can put it back in the closet, you can put it behind a bed. It's like an ironing board. That helps you lose weight. Basically, you know, that can transform your body.
This is, okay, and so this is your ProForm. This is your new exercise bike. This is from top to bottom. This is how you work. When we talk about cardio, you're working your heart. You're really kind of
sweating.
Got
a good cardio going.
But you didn't jump up and down. You didn't have to learn choreography.
I didn't flip a tire. I didn't know. This is an easy motion. When we think about a treadmill, when you get on a treadmill, what's the first thing you have to do?
Hold on,
but pick how fast you're going.
Right.
On a bike, you're it.
Go.
It's how fast you want to go. So do you want to crank up that resistance and do an interval? You can. Or do you just want a nice, easy bike ride to get your energy glowing, get your blood moving, to get that heart pumping? You can do that too.
Absolutely.
I'm going to invite you onto the bike.
Step onto the bike.
And you've been on this bike plenty of times.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
But it just shows how simple it is to transition from one person to another.
Look, it's like riding a bike.
It's like riding a bike. You just get on it and get ready to go. So what I wanted to do was show you a couple of the moves that you can do for your arms.
Okay.
Now you guys are getting 2 DVDs, and when we launched this, we did not have DVDs, but that was something that customers said that they wanted to be able to have a workout class in their home. So we gave them that option, but I'm gonna give you my 3 key moves. So if you are ordering, if you're thinking about buying and you just want some simple moves, we're gonna do the in, out, and up.
Okay.
So I want you to grab the weight. So the in is gonna be your bicep curl. So in, so do a couple bicep curls for me. So this is the first move you would do. If you were a beginner, you could leave one weight down and hold on with one hand.
Okay.
Or you could put 2 weights in one hand.
Okay.
So that's a way to make the weights work. So in is our bicep curl.
Okay.
So we're gonna go in. The next move we're gonna go is out.
Okay.
So when we go out, now we're working our deltoids, which is a tank top muscle, and we're also working the triceps, which is a muscle a lot of ladies say that they wanna work. I want you to out and flutter. So we're gonna go out and do a little baby flutter. 1, 2, 3, and down.
Okay.
So that's our out. We one more. 1, 2, 3, and down. And then lastly, we're gonna do an up. This is kind of a combination of the bicep curl and a shoulder press. And those are my 3 moves, the in, out, and up. So I would say do about 10 of each of these. If you're doing this while you're watching a TV show, heaven forbid you're watching a real TV show and you can't fast forward, but these would be like what you would do in a commercial.
Right.
So the in, the out, and the up.
Okay.
One other move that I do want to show, because a lot of times we talk about the areas that we need to strength train but are harder, like our back and our hamstrings.
Yeah.
So hinge forward just the tiniest bit with your hips and bring your shoulder blades together by pulling the weights back. So do you feel that right there? So what she's doing is she's bringing her shoulders back. So she's working her lats, her rhomboids, and all that area that can kind of be troublesome over our bras. But she's also improving her posture by bringing back those shoulders. If you want to take it a step further.
Okay.
Are you feeling tough here at 4 a.m.?
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, so when you row, then kick back.
Okay.
Now that hello, goodbye muscle, now you're working the tricep too. And these are really gentle moves because your lower body is supported the entire time you're working out.
Yeah.
So that's very beneficial to your core. And these are just ways to tighten and tone your arms. Plus, another benefit is as you're doing this, do you remember that your legs are going?
Yeah, I'm still.
You're still doing cardio.
Yeah. So you talk about multitasking. I mean,
Right?
you're getting it all done. So now that excuse of I don't have time, really, I'm doing my upper body strength training. I'm doing my overall body cardio all at the same time while I'm watching TV or making phone calls or whatever it is, other things that I can do at home. I never had to leave home. I never had to get a babysitter for the kids. I never had to, drive across town. I'm doing this on the time that I do have. So we all have the same 24 hours in a day. It's really just how you're going to spend it. Spend it smart, spend it easy, spend it doing something that first off, like I say, you already know how to do. We already know how to ride a bike. We learned how to ride a bike when we were little kids. And this really, I think, brings the fun back because you know that the results that you're after for your body, you can get, and you can get it home, and you can get it affordably, and you don't even have to make space for it because when you're done working out, you fold it up and you put it away. And it's as simple as that. And just like Carissa said, there's no, okay, now you have to unscrew this and you have to go get a wrench and a hammer. You don't have to do all that. You just fold it up and pop it away. But I think the more you get on it, the more you're gonna see your results. This one is free shipping today, which we always love free shipping on the X Bike. We also have 5 flex of just under $28 to get this home using any major credit card. And remember, if for whatever reason it's not for you, you always have an unconditional 30-day money-back guarantee. But I know you're gonna love it. And somebody else who loves it is Debbie. And we wanna hear from Debbie to hear her testimonial. And while you're listening to Debbie, I do hope that you will pick up the phone or you will go to hsn.com and order your ProForm X Bike.
I'm Debbie and I'm retired. Before the X Bike, I thought I was eating healthy. I thought I was getting some exercise, but nothing was happening. I went with my daughter and we were dancing and playing around and we'd dance for maybe 2 minutes and I was going, I gotta sit down. I can't do this. I was out of breath. I did not feel good. I chose the X Bike because it was something I could do on my own time and I could do it around my own schedule and not have to worry about being at the gym at a certain time. Now that I've lost the weight, I can do more things. I can do the hiking. I can sustain my breath. I have friends all the time asking me, what are you doing? What is the program? And they're like, I want to know about it. I tell them I'm doing the X Bike. and it's been awesome.
Are we supposed to? All right, so you were hearing from Debbie, and I love that she started out saying she's retired. I mean, the thing is, it's never too late to start to really kind of get your body in the best shape that it can get into. And what you're gonna love about the X Bike is that you are sitting down. It's something you already know how to do. You don't have to worry about your feet getting kind of tripped up or anything of that nature. Learning choreography, impact on your body or on your joints. It's a gentle
fitness,
exercise.
And you can go at your own pace. So whether you are a beginner, and Helen Keeney, we love Helen. Helen got this bike home, and I always say this, that the first week she got the bike home, this is what she did. she sat on it.
Yeah.
Because she was getting ready to do it. Like, we have different levels of motivation, and the level she was at was, I know I gotta do something. Something has to change.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna sit on it, get used to sitting on it, get used to how it feels, get used to supporting my core, and then in the next week I can do 5 minutes, and now she's worked up and she watches the news every day with it.
Yeah.
I am okay with you because you're not gonna drive to the gym to sit on a bike, are you?
No.
Or you're not gonna drive to the gym for 5 minutes, but those things, those are steps to the greater change. We've all got to start somewhere and recognize where we are when we're starting. So the 5 minutes you can give me of sitting, or the 5 minutes you can give me of just riding really gently on this lower resistance.
Yeah.
Come December, come next January, you're going to be able to use the resistance. You're going to be able to use the weights, but you're going to have made progress that you wouldn't have made if you were fearful of going to the gym.
Yep.
Or your time for going to the gym just simply didn't exist. And we both have kids. And I think I foolishly, even as a personal trainer, thought, I will get back into shape. It will be so easy because I love to work out. Yeah. And then moms, your life is not your own, right? Like, you don't have that gym time, and you even feel selfish for taking a little bit of time, but you've got to find that balance of taking care of you, being the best version of you, and because this is at home, 20 minutes of the gym is a big chunk of time.
Yes, it
compared
is.
to just being able to pop on while your kid's napping or when they just get home from school. Give them a little bit of iPad time or a little bit of screen time, and take your time too.
Yeah, and this is how you do it. And so I know we've got 10 minutes left in this hour, and I like that we're starting off, maybe you're starting off your day with us. And I do recognize it's a little bit early in the morning, but these are the times where, you know, they say, doing good things for yourself, just start with making the first good decision, which leads to the next good decision, and on and on. So for you, it might be, you know, Carissa's right, Tamara's right, I need the X-Bike. Read the reviews. You can read people who are not professional, you know, trainers. They don't live to work out, but they know they have to do something. They rave that this is easy to use. They rave that why didn't I get it sooner? And I know you're gonna love it as well. All you have to do is call us or go to hsn.com to get it. You've got $50 off today, but you're still getting everything that people who paid $50 more are getting, including the 2-pound dumbbells, including the DVDs that have workouts that come included. And we're gonna actually show you, and you know, and the fact that you order it today, you'll have it in about a week or so. So if, as Carissa said, and I love this, and I'm gonna really kind of make this, you know, maybe a mantra. September is the new January. Start for yourself. Start where you are, make the first right decision, and get it home and have fun with it. Speaking of having fun.
We're gonna do a little workout.
We're gonna do a little workout.
So if you guys see Henry, he's doing the DVD. That's Melanie, he's being coached. But I'm gonna coach Henry right now, just like I might coach you in a class. So I just wanna show you that this can be fun. We're gonna do my favorite 3-step workout. So the first step of the workout, Henry, I want you to go to resistance 1. And you can do part of this too. Okay. The first part of it is to bring our shoulders up and to take a deep breath. And if you're home, I want you to do the same thing. Breathe in that air and feel your shoulders pull back. I don't think we take enough time in our day to just like zone in and hone into ourselves. So that would be the first part of my workout. I would want you to do a nice, easy spin and just take in those deep breaths and really roll those shoulders back. Even shake out a little bit of those anxiety from the day or whatever you have going on. The next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna work really on strengthening our legs. One of the things as we get older we might find is that we don't feel as agile or as comfortable when we bend down and to stand back up. So we wanna strengthen our legs in a gentle way. So Henry, pick a number 1 through 8. 7. Wow! All right, so 2 things I want you to watch. Watch my feet because they're about to slow down. What we're gonna do is an interval. So we would pick a resistance number. You go to that number.
I would have said 2.
So what I want you to do now is you focus on climbing up that hill, pushing through the balls of your feet. You hold on, and you just count to 10 in your head, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and then back off the resistance. If you do that like 5 times, what you're doing is strengthening your legs, similar to doing a leg press. You're engaging your core because when you're pushing through against that resistance, you activate your core, and you're doing intervals. And interval training can raise your exercise post-oxygen consumption. Big word. Yeah. Big, but it means that your body is burning more for the rest of the next 36 hours. One more interval, Henry. So I would want you to do like 3 to 5 of those intervals. This one, we're only going to 4, Henry, because you're a little crazy. But I want us to go backwards. So I want to make sure we're strengthening the back of our legs too. So crank it to 4, and let's roll backwards, focusing on pulling our knees towards our bodies. Yeah. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back down. Whew.
And you know what, so if you did that, what, about 5 times?
I would do 5 times on each one. You could be done.
That's only 50 seconds of actually hard working out.
Hard work, but that little bit of effort raises your calorie burn,
Wow.
right? And then totally strengthens your body. You're gonna know if you start on level 2,
Yeah.
about a month, you're gonna be like, I can do 3, I can do 4. You can grow with that knob. The last thing we're gonna do, I showed Tamara a little bit of arms. Henry and we're still got some beach time in our summer. We wanna work on our abs, okay?
Okay.
We can work abs on a bike?
Can you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we can. So
Okay.
Henry, what are we doing? We're rowing the boat. So we take our weights, my favorite exercise. So you put the weights together. As your legs are moving, you act like you're rowing a boat from side to side. You dig down by your hip and you bring it back up. So using that weighted motion, when I twist, I'm engaging my core, but then by bringing it back up, it's very similar to a torso twist or a Russian twist. So I'm actually working my transverse abdominals. Instead of getting on the floor and pulling my neck, I'm able to do it that way. Another move that's a compound exercise that can work your twisting and your shoulders. Give me a little Rocky hammer time. We're gonna punch and twist. He's gonna do the hammer time. We're gonna punch and twist. So the farther you twist, the more you're gonna engage your core. And then we're also working our shoulders with this one. So we get out a little aggression. But Henry's favorite move is that hammer time, Henry, right there.
Oh my gosh.
But it just shows you that you can have fun. You can do a simple workout. You can use the DVDs or bring together your own favorite elements to be able to get a full body workout. And I feel good because I got that little bit of a heart rate up.
Yeah.
That's gonna give me energy. Exercise gives us energy. So we often talk about exercise and weight loss, but the mental benefits of it, the energy benefits of it, you can get from 5 to 10 minutes. Those are endorphins. Google them. They're good for you.
And you'll notice it's all because of the ProForm X Bike. That's what it is. We're gonna see some more results. We're gonna see some more testimonials. Rebecca's standing close. We're gonna watch Rebecca. And while you're watching, I want you to get yours. You decide if you want it in gray, blue, plum, teal, or pink, or red. We've got them all today. Let's watch Rebecca.
My name is Rebecca, and I have 5 kids. Before using the X-Bike, I would try and go running, and I didn't have the stamina that I was used to having in the past. So my goal was to increase my strength. It was also to lose weight. I chose the X-Bike because I did some research and saw that this one was very compact. It's not too heavy. You can carry it. I would carry it upstairs and take it outside and exercise with it. And it's quiet. Like, I have sat on it while we've watched a movie. Having children, you want to keep up with them, especially as they become teenagers, and just wanting to look good. And stamina is an important thing to me, just having that strength to be able to go out and run or hike or do those things that I like to do. That's really important to me.
Okay, so that was Rebecca's story. And so this is the deal. What's your story gonna be? When you get this home and you start to get on it, you start to move those legs, and you start to feel that heart pumping, you start to feel that energy coming back. When you're not using this, you don't need to have a dedicated space in your home for it, because you fold it up and you put it away. But when you move from this seat to this seat, you get a whole different perspective on your body and on the way that you feel. And really, that's the only difference. That's why we're in the living room. This is where most of us are gonna put it. Use it and enjoy. You're getting the weights, and you can use the weights. This might be something you have to work up to. You might say, when I'm on the bike, I have to hold on with both hands. Okay, work up to it. Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. Just like you say, you start where you are.
Exactly.
And you just, the more you do, the more you progress, the better your results are gonna be.
Yeah, and we call it the X-Bike because it has the X shape, but I call it the X-Bike because it can X out your excuses. Is it time? Is it old injuries? Is it just fear of going to the gym? Is it not knowing what to do? We can X out all those things with the X-Bike. You can finally reach your fitness goals. And if you don't believe me, read some of the customer reviews. They're Hsn customers just like you, who one day were sitting in a different seat, and we said, hey, change your seat, and they did, and they've had great success.
And they have. And so, and again, over 950 perfect 5-star reviews on a workout bike. You'll notice, you know, as Henry was working out a little bit earlier, he had a smile on his face the whole time.
Always has a smile.
He's a unique one. He really is. Most of us are not as, you know, excited to work out. Whether you are or not, this has got to be one of the, I would say easiest and most fun pieces of equipment that you're gonna use for your entire body. And I hope that you'll go ahead and pick yours up. Carissa, thank you. Are you on again today?
I'm not on today, I'm not on tomorrow.
This was the only show?
Yeah.
All right, wanna make sure you get your ProForm X Bike. Remember, you've got it in gray, blue, there's red, pink, or teal, or plum. And we've got them all available for you now. Debbie Denman is standing by. She's gonna take you shopping next. We're gonna finish our workout, and we will see you again tomorrow. You take care.
Who knew a little piece of plastic could be so much fun? When you apply for the Hsn Card, instantly get $10 off. It's all about